This episode is partially brought to you by the Humble Choice program. Did you know Humble Bundle has a great monthly subscription service that lets you get a ton of video games every single month? That's right, from plans range from $5 to $20 a month, you get a hold of a bunch of free games they have available to you. And you could use our code down in the description below to go and sign up. It would help our podcast and help you see what great games are available for you this month.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another watch-along episode of the Movie Club here on the SWW show. Today we are watching The Suicide Squad.
Not to be confused with Suicide Squad. You might also know this as James Gunn Suicide Squad, or that other Suicide Squad movie you forgot came out.
So I cheated and already saw this.
Yeah, which is really upsetting. I want to point out, AJ, this is a violation of Movie Club bylaws, Section 5, subsection paragraph C.
Well, okay, here's the reason why I already watched it. I heard that there were multiple end credits sequences. So I wanted to get the pacing for those to figure out, like, okay, can we just stop this movie at the credits? How far do we need to watch in? Can we talk over the credit? You know, stuff like that.
Okay.
So I figured if I'm going to watch the credits, I may as well watch the whole movie. I gotta say, its playtime says 212. It feels longer than 212.
Oh, I'm excited. Does it feel longer or shorter? That's the only thing I'm going to ask you before the film. Does it feel longer or shorter than the masterpiece known as Zack Snyder's Suicide Squad?
I genuinely can't tell you. I think I watched Suicide Squad once. I think I watched it in theaters and that was it.
So let us find out. Like usual, AJ will say when he hits play in the intro, like 5-10 seconds, you guys could sync up your video with ours.
So, I will say this. I skipped there's like a 30-second bumper right now on HBO, so if it's not there when you're listening to this, just know that we're currently on timecode 031, but nothing's started. So, I'm hitting play in 3, 2, 1, play. Rated R.
30.
WB
Hello.
with Johnny Cash.
I'm so confused by the Johnny Cash, but okay.
It makes sense. Because it's Folsom Prison Blues. I'm also trying to eat my dinner, which is knockoff Pop-Tarts and a mini bag of Fritos.
He's back working, everybody, you could tell.
Dude, at least I had a regular schedule and it's not my morning schedule that I start tomorrow.
Look at Michael Rooker go.
Here's the interesting thing, right? Like, from everything that I know about maximum security facilities, they don't give them Crocs. They give them, like, knockoff Vans. Because you can take the hinge apart on Crocs, and if you get enough of them, you could fashion like some sort of like a plastic version of like a bat with nails in it. Now, the weird thing is, like, the way that they're kind of treating this is that, like, Snyder's Suicide Squad existed.
But this one doesn't.
No, but, like, because like it flags the same character and Viola Davis is the same character, you know. So it's kind of weird that like he's keeping those, and you know, like it's Jai Courtney as Boomerang and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Harley Quinn and
And that fucker.
yeah, it's Weasel.
Yeah. So this just assumes you know what a Suicide Squad is, which is weird.
Well, I mean, like this whole thing is built on like you know with these characters like it seems to be that they're expecting that you obviously saw Snyder's
Right.
because like it's set in the same like it's set in Louisiana and like
It like retcons it.
Weasel and like the thing of it is like they seem to be like they're clearly making fun of the original characters because like with you know uh Pete, what's his last name, Davidson, he you know he's clearly supposed to be Will Smith's character.
Right, yeah. That's Nathan Fillion, right?
What's that?
That's Nathan Fillion, right?
TDK.
TDK.
I
Yeah.
I think so. The dude with the javelin. I think he's the German guy that is on NFL Films. I think that's him. I forget what his name is. And we got to be on the lookout for the Guardians of the Galaxy reference or cameo. Which I got to say, the funny thing is, like, okay, so James Gunn came out and said, like, oh, I have a Guardians cameo that nobody's picked out yet. Like, is that truly the case? Because, like, so many of these characters are actors that he's already worked with in Guardians.
Yep.
So,
The Weasel dies.
Well, what I don't understand is why, like, we know John Cena's in this as Peacemaker.
Oh yeah, you don't choose all the heroes at once.
Well, but like, because none of the Suicide Squad that's on the, in any of the trailers has been seen yet, short of Flag and Harley.
Sure, but like stuff could rotate, and then on every mission doesn't mean they'll die. Like I don't know if I inherently think anyone dies.
I mean, I guess it's just weird that they, the only people that we've seen in trailers are Flag and Harley.
No, we saw Weasel and Worker,
but not with the shark and
yeah,
Cena.
fair.
Like, of course, that's why you use Pete Davidson.
Of course. That's a reference to Yondu, it feels like.
What, the boomerang?
Yeah, versus like the whistle.
Yeah, I mean, like, Gunn clearly made this as a reference to what he's already made. Like, but you wonder, like, was that the conversation? You know, like,
What the fuck is his power?
he's the detachable kid. Didn't you just hear Harley?
No, I heard his Harley.
But like, did DC contact Gunn and are like, hey, we want you to make
Suicide Squad is best in the comics, though, is funny. It should be Guardians. Like, it should be.
Yeah. But I mean, the fact that, like, okay, you have, an alien character and an animal, and like he just recreated the first Guardians with this crew.
Nathan's brilliant.
Rucker's like, fuck this. I like how the death box is like, that's what.
Yeah.
Well, that's the. Wasn't that the original idea of the nuclear football?
Yeah, 100%.
Was that some random staffer had the key? It wasn't the
What was his powers?
savant. He was supposedly a weapons expert, wasn't
Oh yeah, I guess.
Team 2. Oh,
Here we go.
Bloodsport is supposed to be Deathshot, right?
100%.
I gotta say, I like the font work, kind of that
100%.
classic. And if you look, like, it's got a film effect on the text, so it's not clean. It's it's got a roughness to it. Taika Waititi's in this.
Yeah. Wasn't he Weasel? No, that was Gunn. He's one of the characters.
Like, is Taika the Guardians reference?
Taika was in Guardians.
Well, was he in Guardians 3?
No. Because Taika is Korg. Oh, I guess maybe Taika's Korg.
It's Korg, yeah. I mean, the Guardians reference is clearly going to be a character, right? Not
You don't know that.
like an actor, not like, well, because they can't. I mean, you can't have Star-Lord in a DC property,
Oh, yeah.
like, so it's not going to be the exact character. That's disgusting. I respect Pete Davidson for.
Why?
Hmm?
Well, go on.
I respect him for trying to change his. Like, he's not. He's trying to get away from his SNL, and trying to get a little more, like, on his own.
Mm-hmm.
So I respect him for that. I'm not saying he's a good actor, but the fact that he is, trying to change his life, and he's getting a bunch of his tattoos removed and stuff like that. So, like, so a smartwatch. I like how they're like, Idris, don't even try to play a character. that whole scene was just like, oh, we've got the R rating, so let's just
Use it.
yeah. It's weird how
What?
like obviously Waller is like heartless,
Right.
but like the rest of the her team in that office is like they're normal people. They're not like they're not heartless like she is. They're just normal people. You gotta wonder though if they used apple boxes or is Idris Elba really that much taller?
He might be that much taller.
Of course not.
I don't see him.
I gotta say, Cena with hair actually looks a lot better than Cena buzz cut. Also, he is on the juice.
Yeah.
Why does King Shark have A legs and B shorts?
I don't get the problem. That's Sylvester Stallone, right?
Yeah, it's Sly.
I was really hoping she'd be like, it's 4 p.m. or some shit.
I was fully expecting Waller to be like, or one of them to be, it's 2 in the afternoon.
I like Sebastian.
What was he in Batman?
He's not. He looks like the guy who was in Batman.
No,
Everyone thinks
wasn't
he's Scarecrow.
no,
he's
he's not
not.
Scarecrow. Wasn't he in uh was he in Dark Knight and got killed?
Let me look. Give me a second.
Oh boy. Because I know Scarecrow is Cillian Murphy.
Thomas Schiff in The Dark Knight. He probably was the guy in the intro.
No, he's one of the Joker's henchmen. When they try to shoot Gordon, or
Oh,
no,
you're
it's
right.
Gordon's funeral.
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah. No, because the guy in the intro of Dark Knight is Scarecrow. It's missing an umlaut over the O. Because if it's pronounced Jotunheim, you're pronouncing the O as an O, which means you need an umlaut over it. What the? They couldn't have picked a better person to play.
No, because half the time that's what he talks like anyway.
Yeah.
They told Stallone to act even. They just gave him a script.
So Gunn's known for these like the the title sequence, the not title sequence, but the
Hard sequences that exist in the world, yeah.
yeah. What the? So Bloodsport's got nanomachines. I feel like that is a dig at the U.S.
Jan Anderson is kind of like a supposed to say either it's his penis or she's gonna say no.
I'm gonna look up that guy Javelin because I want to see if that's the guy that I'm thinking of. Yeah, so Nathan Fillion was TDK. Yeah, Flula Borg. Rick Flag. Oh, okay.
I'm not fully sure what he does, but okay.
Well, what'd they say? He's like Polka Dot Man or something?
Yeah.
So he's puking
Polka Dockin'?
polka dots? Dude, Nanawe's a beast.
Right?
Cena and Tidy Whities is something I do not want to see. Like, there's a reason that he wore cargo shorts when he was wrestling.
My God.
They definitely put a Packer in there.
But we hope so.
No, they had to. I mean, that's an interesting, like, if you think about it, that idea of being able to control the rat population. Yeah, he really is the strongest member. Um, but her being able to control rats are like that's the ultimate superpower.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Does Cena put a shirt ever back on?
Cena? I hope so. Like, the dude's got roid veins. It's not cool to see them. That is a. I like how he's like, I'm good at my job. Meanwhile, he was just waiting for a GPS ping.
Yep. Yeah, he's totally just the US. He's Captain America, Psycho.
Or what's the one on The Boys?
Fuck yeah. No, yeah.
Like a cracked out Captain America.
Well, The Boys is cracked out Superman, but
That's just disturbing.
I like it. I want to see the behind the scenes of that because it's someone with a siege. Like I don't. they put him on the ropes.
It's probably pretty straightforward. Like he was probably just on a mat and like flopping around, and then you just mat him into Nanawe.
The only thing better if that was Deathstroke. That only would make that better.
I know, like I get why it's not, because
Could you imagine that scene right there? Look at him. He's so Deathstroke.
yeah. Well, and he's got the same powers as Deathstroke, so
He has a lot of them. Yeah. I think combo of Deadshot and Deathstroke. I would argue.
I'm wondering if they're gonna use Idris, since they're clearly never gonna get Will Smith again to play Deadshot, or do they just recast the Deadshot role? And
Maybe you also make Deadshot. Like Deadshot's like someone you don't need as much. Like
no,
he's cool to show up.
but his shtick plays so well in the American market.
Oh yeah.
I didn't you see it do it today?
Oh fuck. I like that one a lot. I opened the Peacemaker show. It just says Idris Elba half the time. I don't think John Cena acted for this role. They just gave him another script.
Yeah, I also like how Idris is like, you know what, he's right. What?
Yes.
That's just disturbing.
That's amazing.
It was somebody's job to model that.
Literally just yours. No one else's. Just yours.
Well, no, because she's the leader of the Freedom Fighters, so of course the Freedom Fighters and the Suicide Squad. It's friendly. Dude, we've only been watching this for 38 minutes.
The thing with this film is it's better, but it still has no pacing.
Yeah, I mean, but all of Gunn's movies have had that problem. Like, you know, Guardians has some weird ass pacing too. I think the only thing that really saves Guardians is that it's got that kick ass soundtrack, so it kind of helps bridge some of those gaps. He goes from speaking perfect Spanish to like Nebraska accent. What the?
I know that's like a common trope, but it's always fucked up when I see it. I don't care if it's Invincible. I don't care who it is. It's always fucked up.
What's that?
The whole like take the host thing.
Oh, yeah. It's I mean, it's an interesting kind of like it's a cheap way to do that, like to make a really absurdly
But it's
powerful
terrifying.
villain.
But it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Especially when they come back, there's like one left. You know, it's his daughter or some shit.
What's that?
Oh, maybe not. I was gonna say like the prisoner you want. I assume was like his daughter or somewhere.
Look at me, mommy, I'm a princess.
Psycho me crazy.
This is a great song for like this, like two nut jobs. The disconnect there is just awkward. Well, no, like it's a cool camera trick that you can do where you move away from the background, but the character moves towards the camera. It just a little bit faster than the camera's moving away from the background. And so it makes it look like the background's getting pushed away and the character is separate, like how they did that. It's a cool idea, but it's good for like it's good for like romance movies, not this like weird farce of a superhero movie. Like it just doesn't fit in. Also, I'm surprised Gunn even used that technique, like, because he doesn't have a history in that kind of stuff. What kind of canvas was that painting made out of that he just like? Got to put on his briefs. No, boxer briefs.
At least he wears a shirt and he covers it up a little better.
So is this located off of Argentina? Because that's where the Nazis went, was Argentina, right? Or was it Brazil? I do want to go down to Argentina because like they have some of those. The Nazi villages are still around, and it'd be really cool to visit one.
Oh my. Isn't Waller also still tracking her?
In theory. But, like, is this going on while...
Yeah, she's been captured.
Well, no, but, like, is this going on while, like,
On Team A,
the other
Team B.
team is rescuing Flag? Like,
Yeah, I think so.
so...
But also now.
Because, I mean, it's night again, so... You know, and it was morning when they started this, so... Alright, who wrote that one?
Margot Robbie did. You know it. It feels like she just watched The Nanny and started imitating Fran Drescher the best she could.
Well, the dress is from Luna. So,
I meant her accent.
It's not like she chose that dress.
Where's she sounding?
Oh no, she's supposed to be from New York. Or what's the New York equivalent in DC? Huh?
DC?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not Washington, DC.
Metropolis. No, she's from Gotham.
I know, but the accent is based on a New York accent.
Yeah.
That's messed up. Like,
It's one weird. These transitions remind me of like Infinity War transitions more than anything.
well, no, I was thinking Justice League, like the chapters.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that's what these are, but just shorter.
Oh, okay. Hey, that sounds familiar. Six-foot deep, motherfucker.
That fucking the shark. I can't get over the shark.
I will say there may or may not be another version of that, and it's hilarious. I think he's wearing that helmet backwards.
I was not expected. Well, it was, but like I didn't.
Nom nom. You know,
I like Milton.
for a country that hated the Americans, they A, understand, and B, speak English perfectly. So without a umlaut, it should be Jotunheim, not Jotunheim. So you have to wonder what they had in the stand, because Ratcatcher just like she's trying to hold it back.
James Gunn's notorious for doing shit like that, though.
I know, but like what did they have on the stick or whatever?
It's funny because it names like shit like John.
Well, isn't Waller's first name Amanda?
Yeah, but like a Waller at least sounds a little more versus. Oh my god, he's hungry.
He shouldn't be. He already ate. I would have said France based on the accent.
That's fucked up.
Is that is her father Taika?
Oh, that could be.
This song's so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's I'm not a huge fan of how they went from one song to another. Like,
But it's a good scene.
yeah, like but like that beat that they started with, the song that's a part of is really good. You know, that's just they just told Cena to get out there and dance.
100%. There's no scripting in this scene.
No, that's definitely scripted because I feel like he would be a really good dancer. The bearded one. Yeah, I feel like the guy that plays Polka Dot Man, he just looks like he would have taken like ballroom dancing lessons.
Oh, yeah, yeah, easily.
So like he's probably a very very good dancer.
That guy blends in so. You think that guy would walk in with a hat on?
No, I think he just everybody knows who he is. Like I like how part of Cena's disguise is him wearing jean shorts. Like of course.
Yeah. Like Elba at least looks like he could pass as non-American. The rest of them, no.
I don't know. Flag is like the stereotypical like expat. Like Flag is the expat, and Cena is like it, he's there on vacation because he heard that like a bunch of shit's legal and
That's fucked up so many ways.
Yeah. I mean, isn't it that can't rats chew through steel pipes?
Yeah, so they could fuck you up.
Yeah.
That's why they're so nice to give them a cigarette.
Well, that's like I don't understand that trope, right? Like they always give their captor a cigarette and like nobody would do that.
Why does that man feel like an off-brand Josh Brolin?
Yeah. What kind of shotgun did he shoot that it punched a perfect hole? Oh yeah, just rolling with my homies.
That's the Mystery Machine, right? That's so the Mystery Machine.
You know,
And you know what James Gunn wrote?
yeah. Now that you say it, absolutely.
Like 100%. Like looking at that fucker. Even the sound it made when it stopped. That's amazing.
Like this is Harley. Like this is the true Harley. Like
Yeah, this is great.
So I was watching something. Apparently, they filmed Birds of Prey and this back to back.
Oh, that makes sense.
So,
Cause Shark, why would you double with the work?
well, no. Margot Robbie was talking about how it was a bunch of Harley all at once.
Oh yeah, that makes sense to get her in the role because it's such a unique, it's very specific.
Yeah.
She worked for those thighs, right? Like, look at that. That is like,
Well, also, like, whoever was the gymnast that did that,
yeah.
that was impressive.
I'd be curious how they do the transition on Zach. Like that, she could actually do, but this she can't.
Well, you haven't seen her, like, still haven't seen her face. Still haven't seen her face. Still haven't seen her face. Still haven't seen her
On
face.
the ground, you see her face, and you just have her start from the ground.
Now we've seen her face. So, I mean, really, you, like, when you shoot those scenes, you shoot them like that, where you don't see the character's face. And then you just need somebody that's of roughly the same stature.
Yeah. And she has a decently gymnast stature where
Yeah.
and like you teach you to fight like this. This is not a complicated fight compared to that. That is, but like the
Yeah, most of this is all just choreography. Like, I mean, obviously it's all choreography, but
like I think she was a dancer.
that is just, mm, yeah, it's just
Music's
weird.
what makes the scene too.
Yeah, I mean the song choice is again impeccable, but body. Who did this? Did Randy Newman cover this? Because this, I mean, this is one of the original jazz versions, but yeah, I think Randy Newman covered it. Also, I like how when he's not making something that's like themed on a specific point in time,
He doesn't care.
Gunn's music choice is actually very diverse.
Hola. That's fucking great.
No, don't they?
Them. Please tell me she doesn't follow them.
Well, I like how Idris Elba's character, like, he needs the mask and the gauntlets.
That's part of his powers, yeah. Like, he's not really super powered, he's just super good. Like
Yeah.
Deadshot. Yes. I like that.
Like, that they did practically, and that's cool.
I like it, I like it, I like it. You know they made a joke because,
Well, so that's what I wondered, like, when I first watched this. Was did they shoot that? Did they reshoot that specific scene post March
yeah, it'd be
2020?
interesting.
Because what this movie was ready to come out, right?
No reshoots conclude in February of 2020. So maybe they knew about it a little bit, but I really doubt it.
Well, it was a thing in 2019, like
In any capacity I knew about.
not on a global level, but
This is the Mission Machine. Look at the color scheme.
yeah. But I mean, it's on a much bigger scale. Like, hey, it's like our stream that one week where we went to the Coral place to fight Davy Jones. All of a sudden, it just starts raining. This is the White Stripes, isn't it? Or is it Raconteurs?
I'm legit waiting for the credits scene to say the Suicide Squad just for the hell of it.
I got to give them credit. Like the fact that they either shot this in the literal, like they had a true rain machine and they were firing actual guns, or there's the shot, or the CG was so good they had the when you fire a gun in the rain, it you get steam all over it because obviously it's hot. So the fact that they actually had that was pretty cool because it means they were like even if they were firing blanks, they were firing something with a powder to it. So gotta bring the batter in right now. I thought they were taking care of the security cameras.
They have to know what they are, to be fair.
You know, the funny thing
It's gonna be a
is,
bomb, right?
you would never be able to breach those doors because if you, hmm? Well, no, because they like the one
Wait,
door
wait.
like
When did he get jeans?
oh
In Ninave.
that was part of his disguise. Um, but the blast door is that the one fits inside the other. So by ramming the outside, you're just making that even tighter, so you would never breach it that way.
Uh-oh.
Then always solo.
That's not the floor name.
No, that's the chapter name. How much you want to bet? Like, if you bought this on DVD, those are the chapters. Like,
It'd be cool and it makes sense.
yeah. You know the interesting thing about the starfish, right? They have regenerative abilities.
Right. That makes sense.
So in theory,
Holy shit, how big is that fucker?
he could be trying to regrow the, you know, That's fucked up.
Does Waller do this?
Goddamn liar. Dude, that gun would weigh like 30 pounds.
Easily.
Gotta say, Ratcatcher 2, bit of a smoke show. Like, I don't know if it's the steampunk aesthetic that just adds to it or what, but
Has to be. Like, it's cool, don't get me wrong.
yeah. Why would the starfish not be happy about Ratcatcher?
He wants revenge on humans.
Yeah, but like, he's got him, right? Like,
But to him, it's all humans.
you think they're gonna do it?
I hope so.
I was really hoping they were just gonna rip every limb off, not
No explosions.
half.
That's Elba's mask.
Hmm?
That's Elba's mask, right?
No, that's Peacemaker's.
Oh, okay.
You know, the toilet bowl or whatever they call it? If you're flagged, why don't you just put a round in his head, not try and choke him out?
Fuck, why did...
It's like an MK fatality.
There we go.
She's gonna be the savior, isn't she?
Rats. Wasn't the rule supposed to be originally if one dies, they all die?
No. Remember, originally, Waller could kill them one by one.
Sure, but I thought the original Suicide Squad, that was why they all wanted each other alive.
No, it was if they failed the mission, they all died.
I forgot there was two teams for a bit.
Uh-oh. And now I found water.
Is this a love story?
Not the bus driver. The Joker kills the bus driver. Well, okay, hold on. If the polka dots are interdimensional,
Yeah,
they should have just cut right through them. Like,
maybe.
wait, what? The cute, cuddly fish are actually vicious fish? I like. I feel like that trope has been so played out now at this point that it's like,
Yeah. That was funny.
whoa. Of course, Harley's gonna save the day. It wouldn't be a Suicide Squad without that happening.
Not gonna lie, I was really hoping she might like accidentally spear Polka Dot Man.
Well, no, I feel like Polka Dot Man's either going to be like the savior of the movie, or he's going to get
What if his
killed right
disease
away.
has something? I feel like his disease might do something with the alien.
Superhero landing.
Ouch.
Superhero landing. Superhero landing. Superhero landing. Superhero landing. Superhero landing. Superhero landing. Superhero landing.
The ultimate who's better. The smaller bolt wins.
The physics would actually work on that.
Really? Because it's tighter.
Well, no. So okay. So Peacemaker shot a hollow point 45. So the copper jacket is exposing the lead around. Whereas Bloodsport, whatever his name is, it looked like shot like a steel round. So the steel round went into where the copper jacket isn't. And then hollow points just kind of like they fillet apart, like they come into tiny bits when they hit a target. So that round would have punched right through that if it had enough muzzle energy, and then it would continue on. That's not to say that it would chip off a part of a gun and then hit a target. It would actually most likely ricochet off the gun. But yeah, I mean the physics should work. Like it would just be you need to line them up exact. You know. Dude, some VFX team had a blast making this.
Okay, yes.
You know the best part of that? That looked exactly like a stock footage video.
100%.
That they just then dubbed over.
That's terrifying.
Well, so Ratcatcher's the only one that's seen the
Yes.
zombies, right? So I like how
I'm
he's
telling you.
just patting him out of the air.
He accepts defeat.
I don't know, but he's a what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10-star general.
Yes!
I was gonna say they wouldn't even work on Nanaue because they need your eyes and your mouth.
So usually the ones that are flopping on the ground, they don't just like jump more.
Yeah, they have one shot at it. I mean, you got to murk the secretary too, right?
Of course. They ain't dead.
Is this part of a comic line?
It must be. I don't know Suicide Squad a ton. Wait, so they don't... What?
What?
Yes!
Just that line combined with the guitar sting is perfect timing.
I'm just saying, the perfect song which they would not be allowed to use would be Immigrant Song by Zepp.
Why wouldn't they be able to use it?
I just figured because it was used in the MCU, it'd be too close.
I mean, money talks, right? Like,
That's fair. Like, I physically could, but like that'd be the song. Can these things not cross the sea? Like, wouldn't you be concerned about them spreading?
well, that's a task for the next Suicide Squad. You know what the Foley sound for the starfish getting to the people's faces is?
What?
Somebody soaked a wet piece of steak or something and just slapped it.
But they could be mode exploded, so they have. Kill the starfish.
I still feel like it's gonna be Polka Dot Guy. Like, because I mean, he's
You
really
kill
done
them.
nothing, right? Like, you know, everybody else has had
Moment.
a moment in the movie. He's the only one that really hasn't.
They're gonna stop her. They're gonna stop her.
You think?
100%.
I don't know. I feel like he would do. Oh. I mean, Gunn definitely feels like the type of director that would have killed off
Someone, but not all.
Bloodsport. Like,
Yeah, he'd kill someone, but not all of them.
yeah. Because I think you can only do.
They should close the damn box. They should be closing the damn box.
Yeah. Yeah, just to be safe, because Bloodsports is still live.
Open. Here's some good music.
So apparently the people of Corto Maltese are FC Barcelona fans. It's pretty badass gun, gotta admit. I also like how they make Nanawe like. This was what I was talking about.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Like, I like how they made Nanawe like a little bit overweight.
There we go.
Hey, he had his moment though. I mean, this has got to be right. Like, all the Suicide Squad members are gonna die.
Yeah, of 100%. To save us Satan.
Wait, is it gonna be the millennial that saves everyone?
This is how you end it with the best music choice.
You could have a nice little nod to Fight Club and use that song. I think it's a very good choice, yes, but there are potentially better songs out there. You know what she looks like? Ratcatcher? Plague Tale.
Oh, okay.
I have yet to play it. It was part of PlayStation Plus, and so it's in my account. But
It's
I have
eating
yet to
it.
play
Jesus. The Harley ends it with the eye.
Sebastian, no. Yeah.
That is too cute. Yep.
Yep.
You didn't catch that last time?
No, I said, isn't that her dad? Or isn't Taika her dad? And you weren't sure. So is that supposed to be the Guardians reference?
My God.
I mean, theoretically, that's what it would be like.
It's just so fucking insane.
Sebastian.
Theoretically, the rat should be drowning.
No, rats can swim. That's what makes them so scary, is they're like unkillable.
God, the eye fluid.
I mean, if nothing else, right? Like Waller is heartless and is a terrible person, but she will stick by her deal. Like, you know, if she says that the daughter's never going to see a prison cell and they're free to go, they're free to go.
Milton! Yes! Num num?
I like how all these sci-fi movies want to use ospreys
Mm?
because I mean they truly are like science fiction. Like,
Especially the straight up takeoff is what's good about them.
yeah,
And like not even a helicopter takeoff, like they're very
well, they're heavy enough that they can kind of counteract that forward. Looks like my dogs. The weasel.
that's amazing.
Who did you say the weasel was supposed to be?
James Gunn's brother, Sean Gunn.
Gun, yeah. All right, so we can talk because there is a
Okay.
credits scene apparently.
Okay, so I'm gonna say the obvious. Objectively, the better Suicide Squad. I can actually tell you the plot of this film. I'm gonna say the obvious also. There was no solid pacing in this film at all.
Yeah, no. Like this movie is only 2 hours long, a little over
Like
2 hours long, but it feels
there's just-
so much longer.
It feels like we jumped a little ton, and like there's no connecting thread to explain some of the jumps. Like the timeline jumps were always weird.
Calendar Man was Sean Gunn as well.
Yeah, I think Weasel was his body.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should let James Gunn do more films of what this means.
You know what the true Guardians reference was
What?
that nobody caught on? The one dancer in the red when they go into the club
Okay.
in that red top. It's the Mantis. Yeah, I mean this movie is head and shoulders above the other one. It's fun, but it just the pacing's so off that you start having fun and then they switch to something else. Contact lens tech.
How long till this credit scene? Jesus.
I I didn't watch. I just heard that there's one in the credits.
I guess that's probably like halfway is my guess.
Yeah. Dude, the Snyders worked everywhere.
No.
Chris Snyder and Dale Snyder were on the construction team.
How many Snyders are there?
Is that the secret? Like, Zack Snyder, his whole family is in film? Like, that's how you can get all these movies greenlit?
But again, though, so the thing with this is, so like, I know you have actual legitimate complaints about Justice League, but it feels more coherent, even with how insane it is, compared to like this. Like it's also this is like, let's be honest, if we didn't see the other DC films, we would not call this a good DC film. It's because the other ones were so bad.
Yeah. This almost has the same problems that Justice League before the Snyder Cut had.
Yeah, that's actually valid. Holy shit, we need the Snyder Cut.
Where this has the same pacing problems. It's roughly the same length of what the original Justice League was.
And there's a skeleton here that I think there is good. Like, there are scenes that we enjoyed, for sure.
Yeah. Dude, EC3 did the dailies. Man, he's a busy man. Gotta wrestle and do dailies. Of course, I don't know where he wrestles anymore, so. If he wrestles anymore, I should say. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know if you gave this to Gunn and had him redo stuff. If it would make a better
It sounded
movie.
like he had basic free reign. It's not like Snyder very quickly complained about Justice League.
Yeah. Oh, Weta did the
Where
VFX.
with this doesn't sound like that was the case here.
Yeah. That's pretty cool that Weta did the effects for this,
I was gonna
because
say,
Weta is kind of like Disney's go-to at this point.
I was about to say, I know Weta isn't Disney, but I picture them as Disney.
Well, the one you should picture as Disney is ILM.
Wait, but that ILM is Disney.
No.
Is ILM not owned by? I thought ILM was owned by Disney.
They didn't used to be. They may be now, but
International Light, yeah, Industrial Lights and Magic. Let me see. It's George Lucas. Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
yeah, Lucas. It was one of Lucas's projects.
Yeah, it's owned by Lucasfilms. It's always been owned by Lucasfilms.
So
It's Disney.
but the question is, how did Disney buy? Like, the question is, how did Disney buy Lucas? I guess.
What do you mean? How they bought everything?
Well, but they just buy Lucasfilm's library, or
No, they bought Lucasfilms. So anything Lucasfilm to own, they got.
yeah. So yeah, I guess.
So, yeah, I'm looking at it right now. They have been owned by Lucasfilm the entire time, and Walt Disney owns Lucasfilm. Yeah, because their parent is Lucasfilm, and Disney bought Lucasfilm. I thought they were. So. Da-da. Okay, either there's a post-credit scene that's 20 seconds long, or there isn't one.
Well, this is this is the end of the credits.
Right, so we must have one.
So they filmed it in Panama and New Zealand and Georgia and Quebec and Germany. And Portugal.
Okay, we have 60 seconds left. I don't know if there's a post-credit scene. How slow this is moving.
I mean, this is the last of it, so.
Now or never, we have 60 seconds. Weasel. Oh.
So that sets up.
Oh, the TV show. That makes sense. I didn't even think of that one. Remember, there's a TV show with him, and I didn't even think of that the entire film. Well, that is the Suicide Squad. I apologize.
Suicide Squad, the Suicide Squad. Come on. Yeah,
I apologize. So do you have any last words for the people about the Suicide Squad?
No, I mean, it's serviceable.
That's valid. I think it's valid. So yeah, we hope you maybe enjoyed it somewhat, and we will catch you guys next week with SWW show. So yeah, live long, prosper, all that good shit. This podcast was a production of the SWW show. To learn more, go to theswwshow.com. Remember, you can follow the show on Twitter at the SWW show. You can follow me at Mikey_Maroney. You can follow AJ at LowSeatBoy. Remember, new episodes premiere on Friday, 9 a.m. Central Time on anchor.fm/SWW and podcast services around the globe.